Well, hello and kalosirta to a brand new episode. I'm babifly, and today we're still playing Sigma Theory, one of my favorite games. And I've already played in 2 episodes. I've created my team, and then on the previous episode, we took some first steps into the world, engaging into some successful missions. So today we'll be continuing with our furthering of our plans. So let's click the end of the turn. Let me remind you that the wolf has managed to abduct Professor Dresselhaus successfully, and the rest of my agents are scouting the globe for potential targets. Let's see. End turn, and and today is July the 15th. I mean, in the game, right? Okay. And our projects have proceeded by 5% each. Our diplomat comes back to us saying, "You've gained our trust. If you lose an agent on a mission, the government can release more funds to recruit a replacement," which is great. Professor Dresserhaus is accompanied by an armed escort at the research center, Roof. And given the fact that she is an astrophysics professor, she is going to work with our scientists. Oh, let's see later on. So I think this is the one, right? Professor Moreira da Costa Lima, Coronel. I need somewhere with no living things around the size of the city to continue my research. Can you find me somewhere from my experiments? Okay, okay. Let's do that secretly in Antarctica. Okay, but in an enemy country, we'll do it. We'll do it. We don't want to lose time, and we're going to give the scientists ample space to work in. I don't know what she intends to do. Nothing should stop your research. I will make an immediate request to the government. I've received the details for the experiment. How audacious of you to carry it out in our country. Our leaders are going to be furious, but that's our responsibility. Yeah, so our relations with our government has decreased by 10%, which is somewhat okay. It's still at 60%, and we've received the results. Oh God, we got an advance of 50% to the. Oh no, not in the astrophysics department though. It's in robotics. Oh, we're getting there. So lightning. Let's see. Here the stability needs 7 to 19 turns, but if we assign the finance scientist to the robotics project, it's gonna take her 10 to 30 turns. Here it was 7 to 19, wasn't it? I will keep her there. What about astrophysics? As you see here, Alice Dresselhaus works at half her speed because she's a prisoner. I'm so sorry for that, Alice, but you could not be swayed otherwise. So 5 to 13 turns for solid network. I guess it's okay. I definitely need to be uh, getting a robotics scientist. I'm gonna put that top priority. Everyone is assigned somewhere. The wolf is healing her wounds, as in licking her wounds. So, and she might need some 3 days. She's hospitalized. You do well and rest yourself, girl. You did a fantastic job here. Oh, and we also got 2 different pressure points in the United States, which is okay. Uh, this scientist is a finance scientist. I guess it's okay. Let's end our turn. Let's see what we can do. I wonder before clicking the end, can I have an appointment with any of the diplomats? Okay, let's try. Let's try Igor now. No, we need to have some pretty stable knowledge of what's going on. Let's try Nigeria again because we have a 0 alertness level, which is kind of safe. No, but she's available on the 16th. But we need to talk to Susan Harris for that. So, no, it's not a thing. It's not happening. Let's end our turn and proceed. Okay, So Coronel, the scientist, is well protected. I wasn't able to gain any intel, and I think they're on to me. The alertness in Nigeria has increased by 10, the same in Russia. But we've gained complete control of their alert system. They'll stop paying any attention to our operations in their territory. Level decreased by 30, which is great. Let's talk to Susan Harris and we'll assign our missions later on. Coronel, we should strengthen our relationship. Yeah, we definitely should. I have a dossier that I think you'll want to see. Mhm. I categorically deny all of this. If you know what's good for you, you'll destroy every copy of that. I'll bear your dossier in mind while we talk, I suppose. What exactly do you want? Let's acquire this scientist. Yes. I'll be needing Anthony Westergaard Howe, but what am I offering in exchange? Okay, let's offer her some economic advantage. This will lower our standing with our nation, but I don't mind for now. Oh, no! Let's offer her the ransomware key that we got earlier on. The ransomware key, dear Susan. Yes! Outstanding. The agreement with the United States has been concluded. Professor Westergaard is now working for our program, and we've deleted both the file and the ransomware. Okay, so Professor Westergaard is working here, but yeah, he's a finance scientist, which is good. So we're gonna finish that in 3 to 8 turns. I wonder, can I use him here and have this to 6 to 16? 26, nah, not Panache here. 10 to 30, 6 to 16, 3 to 8. I still prefer that pretty much. Okay. Now, the wolf is still healing. However, these agents here haven't achieved anything important. Still, we need to locate more scientists. Please do. Please locate more scientists for me. Thank you. Durak, the same as well. Please locate, identify the scientists. You also have the surveillance here, the surveillance drone to help you. I've sent my combat drone to Somalia. I'm assisting Nigeria in their endeavors. Okay. I'm gonna try hacking to the Russian system and lowering the alert level 30% more and be safe to everything. Okay, let's play it safe. Enter. So India is last, but we haven't interacted with India yet. The scientist is well protected. What's going on? Really? Oh no, that's no. I misread that. So today is July the 17th. Oh, we got some really good advance in both of our research projects, which is good. Okay, I need to talk to a diplomat. Let's keep ourselves occupied and talk to some people. So 18th of July, the same here. But I don't need anything from the United States at this moment. So let's talk to Nigeria. Let's conduct some diplomacy again. 18th, right? The same as the Russians. But we can also have some appointment with the Koreans, the United Kingdom. Yeah, but I really hate on conducting diplomacy without knowing anything in advance. So I'm gonna pass for now. Enter. Let's go to the 18th of July. Okay, everything's proceeding nicely. We've lowered the uh, the alert level in Russia, which is good. The United States asked us to assist them in Afghanistan and support them with our tactical drone. But we won't be doing that now. We'll finish everything with Nigeria first. Okay, Colonel, my country's leaders send their regards. I'm gonna be formal to you this time. It's a great honor to meet with you. Perfect. She likes that. The pleasure is all mine. What exactly do you want? Let's keep it cool now, right? Let's improve relations. All we want is peace. And what are you offering in exchange? Nothing. Just future considerations. Ah, she didn't like that. I don't mind. I'm gonna I'm gonna be spamming her with visits and try to gain her favor in the end. Okay, so she's available on the 24th, which is good. And the Russian ambassador is available on the 22nd. Great. I think I'm done with that. I don't have anything else to do. Okay, so Wolf has actually healed. And Russia is second, Turkey is third. So I guess I'm gonna be sending the wolf to to I'm gonna be sending the wolf to Russia to assist Durak, and she's gonna fast travel. I don't want her to have any kind of weapon. Well, she's still able to defend herself. She's a knife fighter, so she doesn't have any problem with weapons and stuff. So yeah, do some fast traveling. Thank you very much. And what to do? What to do? Do I trust Durak? Don't know. Okay, let's say that for now we're gonna hack the Russian security system and locate some scientists. I want to make sure that we already know what the scientists in Russia are. If we fail in that, I'm gonna assign Durak to procure a weapon. Okay, we're going first. The alert level has... Okay, Colonel, I was able to collect some intel on the scientist, but I was detected. Okay, the scientist is well protected. I did the correct thing to actually assign to our hacker to hack the Russian data systems. Tiago, I have a favor to ask, says my spouse, Kate. We think that a large corporation is dumping radioactive waste in Russia. Can you send a surveillance drone to check? Just a quick visit to take a few photos. Consider it done. I'm already there. That's a nice thing to ask of me. Please accept my sincerest thanks, Tiago. Ecology is a major issue these days. Your romantic relationship improved by 5%. Ooh. Oh, the World Bank, Meg Cashmore. Cornell, the World Bank is an influential group that is very interested in your Sigma research in the finance field. The financial balance has never been quite so profitable for all, and we fear that Sigma discoveries will destabilize it. You don't want to end capitalism, do you? Mm, I don't know, to be honest with you. We want to work with you, nevertheless. Every time you make progress in our sector, we'll reward you with greater means to achieve your goals. We appreciate any advances, whether issuing from your own laboratories or acquired through less scrupulous means. I hope our collaboration is fruitful. So there are 5 different legal factions with incredible powers that can assist us if we research their own branch of technology. And in this case, the World Bank is really concerned about the finance research. So I hope our collaboration is fruitful for now. And as I've realized, as you might already have realized, the astrophysics department is here, so the Star Frontier asks us of the same thing. Cornell, Star Frontier is an influential group that is very interested in your Sigma research in the astrophysics field. Sigma could provide miraculous solutions to the planet's energy and economic problems, and perhaps even take you and I to other worlds. We want to work with you. Every time you make progress in our sector, we'll reward you with greater means to achieve your goals. We appreciate any advances, whether issuing from your own laboratories, yada yada yada. Okay, it's fruitful. So what do we know here? We we are already we are aware of a single target in Russia, and okay, we know some stuff about a brand new scientist. So Professor Emovon, she's a woman. We don't know her preference, and she's a neuroscience scientist. She's working for the Russians. Okay. Do we need to learn more about her? About Rabia Emovon? Yes, identify her, please. Ah, the witch doesn't have pretty high intellect, so this might be problematic later on. She's not a seductress. She cannot bribe easily or convert anyone. But these traits here matter in our way of approaching her. So let's learn more things about here. So Durak, you're gonna go for a weapon. You're a farmer, firearms expert. Do you know where to find better weapons in Russia? Please do so. 2/3, man. It's even faster than locating a scientist. I should have asked that way sooner. Okay, what about the wolf? Okay, I'm gonna use the wolf to actually. No, I'm not gonna do anything because the my hacker is actually mining data. I don't remember what I assigned here for. I think she I think she tries to locate some scientists. So yeah, for now, what to do with the wolf? Shall I wait? Shall I try to recon? Mm, shall I hack in Russia? And if I do that, then we have an extra discretion, as I've already told you. Should we do that and lower the alert level, or still Sigma data, or install a ransomware? So she'll be needing 2 days for that. No, sorry for that. I won't be doing that. You know what? She's gonna reckon. Yeah, let's do that safely. And turn. Okay, we're still first. India is last. One more of our enemy spies have entered our territory. Our intel indicates they plan to act in 6 days. You need to investigate their movements as soon as possible. Well, it's kind of expected. I've cracked the Russian security system. I've got all the information available on their scientists. Grigory Evgenievich Perelman. Okay, Kate's back. Tiago, we're in the midst of global crisis, but I've noticed that you do everything you can to ensure that our professional responsibilities and intentions do not affect our relationship. More than that, the more I work with you, the more your choices and support show me that you were the person missing from my life. Oh, Kate, you're so nice. Thank you for everything. I love you. I love you too. She's a nice person. Oh man, unless that's a facade, and she's manipulating me nicely. I don't want to be thinking about that, but okay, let's use Enigma to find out who Agent Alpha is. Let's identify the agent. And she's good at recon, and she has a pretty high intellect, which is a good thing. Okay, please identify that target for me. Thank you. Enter. I think the Durak now, yeah, might have found a weapon. I was expecting a bigger weapon than that. Your relationship with Star Frontier increased by 1 because we've made a breakthrough in finance and astrophysics. Let's see. Stability. New technology discovered. The Stability Project can predict financial market movements with effective 100% accuracy. Theoretically, this could be the end of capitalism as we know it, for better or worse. Okay? On the 21st of July 2030, the antidote against capitalism or pro-capitalism has been discovered. Let's see. Professor Moreira da Costa Lima asks us, we have the final results of the Stability Project. We can disclose this technology to the world for the good of all mankind. However, the World Bank, an influential group in finance, if you remember Meg Cashmore, their spokesperson, yeah, has requested that we deliver this information to them for their exclusive exploitation. If we publish our results, we end capitalism in a sense, and we reduce the doomsday clock by 10 points, which means this is good. Which means this will go to 25, which is kind of good, and it will give us 3 sigma points. However, we can get 1 less point, but increase our standing with our country, the rest of the world, and the World Bank. Do you know what? This doesn't have to do with any ideologies or anything, or capitalism or not, but I'm gonna be needing the support of these, of both of my country and the World Bank, as well as increase my standing with the rest of the world. We will give this technology to the World Bank. You have it. I hope I didn't end humanity by doing that. So, close. And we've also discovered the solar network. With the perfection of hypertensile materials and laser energy transmission, the solar network orbital solar stations can fulfill the Earth's energy needs for centuries to come. Wow, wow, harness the power of the sun. We can keep this technology for ourselves again, or we can give it to Star Frontier. If we keep it to ourselves, then we can use it to hide the energy signal of our labs, and our scientists will be much more difficult to be approached. I kind of like that. I know that increasing the standing with the rest of the world is a good thing, but keeping my scientists protected in this game is the number one priority. So I'm going to retain this technology for my own use. Let's keep the sun to our own advantage. Let's retain this technology for our own use. Meg came back and she tells us she's satisfied with the delivery of the stability project. They will do everything they can to support our future initiatives. You better do, Meg. I did you a great favor. The latest World Bank report confirmed to us that our financial stability control is working perfectly. Wow, what's going on? We have redirected a small part of an African country's operating funds towards our own. Our leadership will be delighted to know that our budget is effectively quadrupled. Oh, we actually stole money from other countries. That's that's most lawless to do. Personally, I'm sorry that once again it is the poorest who pay for it. Yes, we stole from the poor to pay for the rich. Uh, I don't like that at all. Uh, but I guess it did boost my relationship with all the countries in the world. But who cares about that? Okay, as a person, I'm really baffled by that. But I'm gonna roll with the punches now. I can't backtrack anyhow. So our plans for the solar network, well, of orbital solar energy stations are nearing completion, and the first orbital stations are now in orbit. Our nation is now entirely energy independent for the foreseeable future and almost certainly beyond. Of course, some solar network stations will be retained for the exclusive use of our own Sigma program, taking us off the grid, as it were. Our Sigma research centers will be much harder to detect and infiltrate by the enemy, so all four of our scientists became undetectable. Colonel bad news, I'm afraid Turkey has completed the project codenamed Mentalis. We will do our best to reverse engineer the results and accelerate our research. So reverse engineering is Nigeria found out Panacea. Ah, okay. And who else? Turkey has implemented Mentalis. Yeah, didn't that appear before? And France has now deployed lightning-enhanced agents with bioaugmentation, so France's agents are much more confrontational during their operation. And Turkey, yes, 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 I know that Turkey has completed Project Mentalis. Please stop telling me thrice. The Mentalis technology has been used by our enemies. It can be used to boost mental abilities, and I've learned that all their scientists have been operated on. They could be on the verge of a huge breakthrough. The United Kingdom has therefore abandoned the race for Sigma technology. The significant lag behind the rest of the world has made its operations too costly and too risky. We've got the edge over the United Kingdom and would like to congratulate you. There might be scientists or research that we could exploit to our advantage. Continue with your efforts, you're doing well. So once in a while, I think that as soon as a breakthrough is done and all five sectors proceed one step closer to the goal, then one of the countries abandons the race. That's what happened with the United Kingdom. So we are first with 5 points out of 15. We are one third done, and Turkey and Nigeria and France are following suit. Now, if we hover in the United Kingdom, you see that there is a target there. There is a scientist waiting to be exfiltrated, which is great news. So I would love to send Wolf there, but I'm gonna keep here to recon, and then I think I know that I've sent Durak there to do some job, but what did he find on Professor Perelman? He has a preference in women. He's chaste and loyal. It's gonna be really difficult to either seduce, bribe, or convert him because he's loyal, unshakingly loyal. So he needs to be abducted, and I think that the wolf will do that successfully. He's working for the United States, so it doesn't matter for me. I'm gonna send Durak to the United Kingdom. Hmm. Yeah, travel fast. I don't mind you having to discard your gun. So travel to the United Kingdom to exfiltrate that health scientist. And let's end our turn. Tomorrow we're gonna meet the Russian diplomat. So it's the 22nd of July. There have been many events going around. Mission complete, so the Wolf has established a thorough record on the area. Colonel mission accomplished, I've got all the intel I need on the scientist, says the witch. And, oh, okay, our, our hacker found out, located a spy working for the Russians. And guess who it is? It's Judge, the very first scientist to have been approached by me, and she refused to work for me. Okay, I might take that into account when I encounter her. So let's talk to the Russian diplomat. He's paranoid, so I'm gonna wear my tinfoil hat and tell him that you and I are the only ones who know the truth. We need each other. Yes, finally someone who understands. How can I help you? What exactly do you want? What exactly do I want? I really don't know. Can I acquire a scientist? I wonder. Do we have a ransomware key installed? I can't remember. I think we might have. Okay, let me try to ask for a scientist. Wow, what exactly do you want? That scientist. I'm offering. What am I offering really? Shall I offer economic advantage? No, it won't help. Shall I recall surveillance? He doesn't mind. Shall I grant access to our research? Russia is a bit back, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna grant access to our research. You're gonna proceed. You're gonna do steps on finance and astrophysics. Do you want that? To let's say astrophysics. He declined. It's okay. Let me explain something to you about the reverse engineering process. So as soon as a nation makes a breakthrough, then the speed to research that particular science is doubled. So if we ever go for lightning, panacea, or mentalis, then the speed is going to be doubled, which is good. But we need some scientists to do that. Right now, my scientists are really focused on both the finance and astrophysics projects, which is great. Music to my ears. So the witch told me that she has acquired full information on Professor Emovan. She's interested in men. She's chauvinistic. She enjoys discussing their home country. I think that her home country is Nigeria. It doesn't have to do with the allegiance because scientists can be double agents or so. So I think that she is Nigerian because in each country has a specific set of scientists with specific portraits. And if I remember correctly, this portrait belongs to a Nigerian scientist. So if she's a chauvinistic person, she will enjoy discussing about Nigeria herself. And the witch is also from Nigeria. I don't know if this theory actually is legitimate, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try to convert here using my intellect, but then again, I have 4. Wow, what do I know? Only 4, really. Can I try? If I try to seduce her, I can seduce her with my strength, with my muscles, which I have 7, but it's not that much helpful. Let me try to convert her. She's a charlatan. So her performance is gonna be halved. If I manage to abduct her, then imagine that the half performance, she's gonna have her performance halved once and then twice, as in she's gonna work with 25% of her original power. Okay, let's try to convert here. 3 turns, right? Do I need to wait 3 turns? No. Let's try to identify this scientist. I don't worry about Professor Imogon. And what's more, she's on neuroscience. No. Let's try to identify the other scientist now. And let's have the wolf abduct Professor Perlman. He's interested in women, he's loyal chase. Yeah, let's abduct him. Okay, and Durak should exfiltrate Professor Higgs. If you remember, when exfiltrating, we are conducting an exfiltration mission. However, if you exfiltrate a scientist from a country that has already abandoned the race, it's done automatically. So it's an easy thing to do. And we also have a professor in robotics, I think. He's in robotics, right? No, he's in health. Sorry. Okay, and last but not least, Enigma will try to drive the judge away. Okay, so we can counter her. We are hackers. We got recon. We can counter her with our intellect or try to capture her with our strength. However, our strength is 3. Her strength is 3 as well. But I think that countering her might be the best solution. Okay. So before I click the end of the turn, I think this is the time I'll be wrapping up this episode. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe and also click on the bell button if you wish to get some more notifications when a new episode comes up. Thank you very much for your time and see you next time.